Hi, I'm Derek Darling. This is Sean Doherty, and welcome to our new show, What If Drills.
Okay, so the what if drill it comes up because when you're in normal class and you have to have structure and it's more mechanistic and you have to stay within timelines and rigidity, you really don't have time to ask, hey coach, what if? Because I know John Saylor, he would probably kick me in the groin and then slap me in the head and say, if my aunt had a mustache, she'd be my uncle. But I think he used a different body part that would describe it. However, this is our opportunity to ask all those annoying questions and get our answers every one. But we have to come up with it ourselves and
work through a few things, so to speak.
And it sparks creativity. This is like entrepreneurs will do this. It's brainstorming is what it is. It's mind mapping and brainstorming of submission holds and scenarios. So it's not just doing worst case scenario, it's doing worst case scenario and what am I going to do there? You don't even know what you're going to do yet, and you're just in a discovery mode. It's literally like going in the forest, lifting up every rock, trying to find every critter that you can find.
And likewise, it could also be well, I really like this position. How do I get there? There's a reverse engineering aspect to it. Backcasting is something that Sean also refers to it as. So you get there and you're like, I know I want to be here. I know I do well from this position. What are ways I can get in there? What are things that I can do to make this position better for me, to make it more efficient?
Exactly. So yeah, so we can, not only is it for discovering new things, but it's also a good tool for sharpening what you already have. Because what you're doing is you're opening up different doors of finding how can I block, like can this be blocked? What ways are how many different ways can be escaped out of this, and what ways do I have to look out for? And then from that point, you can't help but find another submission out of it, even just from trying to drill the one you're doing. It's really hard not to come up with something new when you're doing these drills, or at least hone the skills you already have to a higher degree of sharpness. Like kata, and I was, what did I say? Oh yeah, we can start it off. We're teaching how to. We're not just giving people something to learn. We're showing them how to learn and how to develop and actually create something from themselves. And how you do it is through this free flow activity without the stress. And it's literally just having some fun and saying what if and why not. Let's do it.
Yeah, what if drilling is probably a good way to put it right there, Sean, because what we're doing, kata is structured, it's form. We're providing a form of training, and in this case, we're, thinking through it. So what if? What if I do this? What if you do this? And this is where we can experiment and come up with, it's not under the stress of like randori or rolling or fighting or something, or a structured kata, like in the sense of judo or karate, where you have to do these movements and you can't deviate from them.
Right.
We're allowed to do that in this form of, this is a form of kata, it's a form of structured form training, but it's really a good one because this is how we expand our knowledge of what we're doing, And again, what I said earlier, what maybe can people consider crazy now, I can remember, I've been in this a long time, and I remember, like I said, 20, 30 years ago, people were saying, well, that's crazy, but now it's kind of accepted stuff that actually works. Back then, well, you can't do that. That's one thing John Saylor and I used to always, he said, we're like a couple of bad kids. We keep hearing the word no. You're not allowed to do that. You can't do that. And John said, well, why the hell not? Why can't we do that? And so you do it. And this is what you guys are doing here now. It's kind of what if drilling. I think it's a good phrase. Let's use that phrase. Yeah.
And one other thing is like we get to really break the mold, because who does backcasting in martial arts? Backcasting is where we start at the end product and we work our way backwards to the beginning, so we can find different angles to get into the submission. We may start with a submission hold and then move backwards. Let's just say we have, just real quickly, let's say we got a leg lock, whatever. Okay, I'm here. How did I get here? What are some ways of going around it or coming back into it? So I might move. Okay, I'm here. Have I ever been to this position before? Okay, let me try something else. Let's move around a little more, okay?
Well, you know what you guys are doing then here is reverse engineering.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is,
And
you
then
know?
it might be, okay, so I've been here before, so I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna bring my foot in, and I'm just gonna go right back in the same direction of how I will get there.
Right.
Right.
You know, and it might be an arm bar, it might be whatever, a choke, arm bar, however it might be. Work your way around of how you could have gotten there. We can do the same thing with throws. We can do the same thing with pretty much any technique.
Any technical skill, any facet of what we do, you know, we can take it apart, analyze it, synthesize it, and maybe make a better product when we do bring it back together. You know, that's really what we're doing. And by people watching this video, what we're making now, we encourage other people to do the same thing. You know, you don't have the answers if you don't first have the questions. And so that's what we're doing. We're providing some questions to ourselves, and maybe to others who are watching this, and maybe they'll say, oh, well, I can do this, I can do that. If this, you know, that's what it's about here. So it's a what-if drill. It's a great idea, you guys.
And step one is find a partner that you don't mind not hurting. So it's a fun time. You're not really competing, and just know that the people you didn't pick, or anyone who was not picked, is the one that they'll know that you would rather hurt them than not hurt them. So, ready for the?
Yes.
Yeah, this was actually done. This was actually learned. This one that Derek's going to show you was actually from us playing around a little bit earlier.
So what we'll do is make another video of that. So we'll end this one now, and we'll start with that one next. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Let me get that. So.
Hi, once again, I'm Derek Darling, and this is
Sean Doherty.
And you've been watching our series, What If Drills. Thanks again for watching. Check back soon.